Hello friends, welcome to ePace Pathshala. Today we are going to discuss children and media. This lecture is a part of the paper Media and Margins Introduction. Marshall McLuhan, media theorist, coined the term the global village to specifically illustrate the mass production and consumption of media content across the world. In the 21st century, as a part of this global village, children and adolescents today have enormous exposure to newer and updated forms of media and consume these media content regularly. Today, radio, television, cinema, augmented reality, mobile and computer networks, among many other forms of media, plays a pivotal role in the lives of the children. The implication of these messages may be positive, negative or both, but it definitely has a significant impact on the attitude and social behavior of children. The lecture strives to help us identify the messages that children consume, the influence and impact it has on the behavior and attitudes, and also the children's role as active consumers of the media content. Learning outcomes. We will be able to understand the different messages that are reported, published, broadcasted and circulated by various media. The lecture will also look into the impact of these messages and its interpretation which influences attitudes and behavior changes in the mind of children and adolescents. Children and media. The first encounter that a child can probably have with any form of media is by listening to fairy tales and fables recited by the child's parents or loved ones. Recent developments in technology in the last decade or so has entrenched that even as infant is exposed to music or visual stories like nursery rhymes through mobile applications or social media websites like YouTube. Technology is rapidly changing. iPods and iPads or smartphones are becoming a convenient and affordable companion for many, including children. In the 20th century, the human civilization experienced a major development of different media forms. There has been a massive growth and development in newspapers, radio, television or films, and these are all easily accessible to children. By the end of 20th century, children's media had largely amplified to children's magazines, newspaper supplements on children, video games, cartoons and animated shows. Children-centric television saw advertisements directed to children and their guardians, direct to home interactive programs, children's films and the children's websites became a normal phenomenon. By late 20th century and with the advent of the 21st century, media content for news to films, from books to the websites underwent a massive transformation. With the technology, the presentation of the content became better. New ideas were being executed, topics that were never discussed before were being presented. But on the other hand, there has been increased use of sexual innuendos and representation of violence. This change became distinct in many films, television programs, cartoon, music videos and its lyrics, augmented reality programs. Reporting on children issues. We will now discuss the reporting on children issues by media organizations. The media plays a significant role in setting the public discourse. Hence, it is very crucial for any media to take utmost care in reporting issues on anybody, especially children. Children and adolescents have a right for their voices to be heard, and that too in the most appropriate manner. The media, while reporting issues on children, be it covering news on children's suicide, being victim of sexual and physical abuse or rescued, the media needs to make sure that these issues are not first of all generalized and is reported eloquently with utmost sensitization. empathy, and the right choice of words and images. As media persons, one should emphasize on not to stereotype news stories on children and portray them as perpetrators of crime or project them as helpless victims. Instead, a background story of the crime or issue related to the child should be reported objectively and accurately. Also, the media should not interfere in disclosing the identity of a child and his or her personal information in order to minimize violation of privacy and possibly safety issue or risk of harm. When reporting on children issues, a media person should take care of the child's right to privacy and confidentiality, right to be heard, right to be participate in decisions affecting them, right to be protected. Media persons should definitely be aware of child rights laws like the Juvenile Justice Act and also should be thorough with the Convention on the Rights of the Child, especially Article 16 that states about the right to privacy on children and Article 17 that states about the access to information and mass media. Media violence, social scientists for decades have been conducting extensive research on the media content which is potentially violent and its effect on the behavior of the media consumer. Studies show that violent media content encourages in young people 6 adverse effects. They are aggressive, desensitized, pessimistic, scared and insecure, anxious and have unrealistic views about violence. A 1995 analysis conducted by the Congressional Research Service concluded that most of the existing social and behavioral science studies indicate broad unanimity on several points. These are: human character and attitudes are negatively affected by constant viewing of televised violence. Television violence encourages violent behavior and affects moral and social values about violence in daily life. Children who watch significant amounts of television violence may exhibit aggressive behavior. Television violence affects viewers of all ages, intellect and socio-economic levels and both genders. Viewers who watch substantial levels of television violence perceive a meaner world and overestimate the possibility of being a victim of violence. In April 2006, the American Medical Association Journal Archives of Pediatrics and Adolescent Medicine published a special issue on media and children. The research presented in the issue clearly illustrated that the media have disturbing potential to negatively affect many aspects of children's healthy development, including social isolation, aggressive feelings and beliefs, consumerism, body weight and sexuality. Television cartoon shows like Tom and Jerry, Chhota Bheem, Pokemon, Dragon Balls are popular among children. They are even translated in several different languages, but the visuals of this cartoon provocates aggression among children. Funny and hilarious as it may seem, Tom and Jerry depicts the story of a cat and mouse rivalry living in the same house in an immensely violent way. In India, according to Center for Advocacy and Research's 5-city study on media habits on children, it was found that 50% of the most favorite serials stated by the children between the age group of 6 to 12 years fell in the adult programming category. The study investigated that most daily soaps are exploiting reality to justify domestic violence. The episodes are presented in a manner where domestic violence or any violence directed towards women seem to be normal. New media being developed and changing rapidly, children have instant access to internet and social media on their fingertips. With little censorship or regulations over media content, young adolescents fall prey to accessing pornography websites, sex chat rooms and dating apps and sites. ignorant about the potential cybercrimes. Teenagers with lack of knowledge about safety and proper sex education become victims of virtual or even physical abuse by potential pedophiles. Many a time, through misuse of technology and being naive, young children who are exploring their own sexuality become a prey to leaked videos or photographs. Although surrogate advertising has replaced the mainstream advertising of products like cigarettes and liquors, and disclaimers are being shown on big screens before each film or in between the films with a short tagline. It is important to prevent children from getting influenced. Gender and sexuality, we are often besieged with news stories displaying how the media plays a role in shaping the behavior and attitude of today's youth. Gender stereotyping, objectification of gender, and even increased sexual proximity has all been portrayed by media. Adolescents are quite vulnerable and susceptible to sexual content. They are exposed to varied sexual messages and images. It seems to the world of adults that it is all right accepting, publishing and broadcasting such content without weighing in the adverse effects and outcomes on children and adolescents. Talking about gender, be it men or women or transgenders, all are portrayed in roles that may not necessarily always be true. In Indian television or films, portray men as the macho, strong, fearless individuals whose sole role is to fight the negative character or protect women roles. It almost creates a make-believe role model for children where they start believing that this is what they see in the television or movie screen is the reality. They even try to replicate the same, be it in terms of language, accent, dialects or appearance. As for women, they are many a time represented as sexual object. The representation of harassment and accepting it as normal and also cute or playful has potential to create negative thought process in the minds of the children. It gives the impression that the man in authority or power can do anything with a woman and the woman is uncomfortable but finally surrenders happily to the so-called charm and wits of the man. Women are mostly seen in a very trivial or supporting role to the protagonist. In most popular films, she is represented as the strength of a man in terms of giving him moral support in times of difficulties and is limited to the song and dance role. Song lyrics are at times highly misogynistic and have underlying sexual connotations. Women are identified as sex objects with a role to satisfy the sexual desires of the man. As much as it seems to be entertainment, it also projects the poor point of view that people have for women. Men, even if in a negative role, is glorified. On the contrary, when it comes to women playing negative role, be it on big screen or television screens without even considering the character, they are defined as vamp. It represents the horror of discrimination where a man can be portrayed heroic despite being villainous in nature, but a woman's negative role is always shamed. Although cultural imperialism has slowly taken over the Indian minds, but when it comes to Indian advertisements, it still is a step backward. Advertisements gradually in last 20 years have been changing for the better, but it's still a victim of patriarchy and predefined and pre-notioned gender roles. Cosmetic advertisements shuns dark skins, hairy bodies and plays a success mantra to get a good job or a good life. Women being in size 0 is fine and the very word fate itself is as unhealthy as eating junk food. It almost looks like ideal women of the audiovisual media is a skinny and average height fair woman. The creators of such media content forget that young girls will also subconsciously check this message as and many imitate the same. The transgenders too are portrayed in a different angle. Different sexualities are slowly being accepted, but it is still a niche than mainstream. A film like Tamanna highlights the role of actor Paresh Rawal as a transgender who raises an orphan girl child on his or her own. Media divide. There is a still major part of the population that has no access to most forms of media. The media needs to look into ways where children's voices are heard. Participatory communication by public, air broadcasting or community radio can be great tools for the children and adolescent stories to be heard. All India Radio should have at least 100 minutes of airtime discussing issues on women, child and rural development. This will help the children listeners to know about the society they are living in. Community radio like Radio Brahmaputra has exclusive programs on mother and children. Positive influences of media use. Much have been said about the media in 21st century that it's all about gaining commercial recognition and earning revenues as an industry and hence the content is compromised. Having said that, it also needs to be considered that through different media depending on its usage by children and how are they guided by their guardians can bring about a positive impact on any child's growth and development. In print media, Indian newspapers like the Hindu, the Telegraph or the Assam Tribune each have specialized weekly supplements for children like Young World, Telekids and Horizon. It features inspirational, motivational and informational stories on children-related issues and role models. It also features stories, articles and art done by children. Quizzes, riddles or puzzles are also published. The Telegraph, Kolkata had also a specialized paper called The Telegraph in Schools, where school students play the role of young reporters and cover events of schools and their neighborhoods. Children magazines including Cosmic Stripes like Twinkle, Magic Pot, Panchatantra, Toot also carry stories of courage, leadership and themes of achieving their set goals and dreams. Children films also play a significant semblance about their perception of the environment around them. Initially, in context to Indian films, fantasy animation and science fiction films were made. Films like Gopi Vagan, Gope Gyan, Bhagevane, Khele Ghar, some have started the trend of children films. In 80s and 90s, films like Chota Chetan, Manu Uncle, Anjali Hello, Abhay revolved around central characters comprising of child actors. By the mid-2000s, brought Indian film to the house of the mainstream Indian audience. Hindi cinema like Tare Zameen Par, Bhootnath, Stanley Ka Dabba, I Am Karan, Udaan created a buzz among the Indian audiences. Also, pluralistic Indian cinema from states like Karnataka, Maharashtra, West Bengal, Kerala and Assam made award-winning children films revolving coming of age and adolescent issues. Marathi films like Kila Elizabeth Ekadasi and Fandri or Assamese films like Tora and Smile, Kannada film like Putani Party or Care of Footpath went on to reach out to a larger pluralistic audience. Children television shows were created and produced to provide edutainment. Sesame Street is one of the earliest children programs in the world to educate children about life. In India, Shaktiman by far is always considered the favorite of every 90s kid. With Doordarshan broadcasting children program like the Japanese dubbed Animal Jungle Book, Malgudi Days, Captain Vyom, Vikram or Betal, amongst many that were exciting and focused on soul entertaining children as well as adults and focused on themes like triumphs of good over bad. With the launch of private television in mid 1990s, cricket programs started becoming a trend. Dance shows like Boogie Woogie had special segments for children of various age groups to show their dancing talent. Bonvita's quiz contest was another show that created a sensation among children of many schools across India to participate in the quiz hosted by Derek O'Brien. Kaun Banega Crorepati also has a children's special series. By mid 21st century, singing, dancing, cooking, reality shows became so popular that it almost developed a competitive attitude among parents and children to hone their kids' co-curricular skills along with pursuing studies. The social media, internet and mobile applications can be considered a rival of the parents as their children are so hooked onto it, but at the same time the internet, when used under the guidance of the elders, can also be used as a great tool of edutainment or infotainment. Today, children play with gadgets like tablets and smartphones. It facilitates the development of understanding the usage of technology. Social media, for instance, may be a tool where children can build confidence and courage for self-expression. It can definitely be a tool for enhancing knowledge, and for adolescents, it can be a place for becoming future entrepreneurs. The Secret Millionaires Club is one of the online business tutorials and an American animated television series that aims at 7 to 11 years old to understand healthy life habits and adapt practical lessons about life and business. The program is hosted by Warren Buffett, the self-made billionaire, business bigwig. Theatre too has become a great platform for children to develop their acting skills and capacity building skills. Although it does not cater to mainstream media, it definitely is an active media form that will help children to grow. Theatre companies like the Little Theatre has been helping children since 1991 in India to grow their skills in performing arts. Hence, media content of this nature helps children in their holistic development. Summary. Let us now try and summarize what we already discussed in the lecture. In the lecture, we tried understanding how the content that is being published or broadcasted by different media can have a harrowing and a consumable effect on any child. Every medium that a child consumes has a positive and a negative connotation. The parents, teachers and any other elder definitely play a significant role regarding the monitoring of the content that the child has an access to. Also, the media too has a powerful role in presenting content in a way where children are less harmed with respect to the impact on their cognitive and social behavior and attitude. The sensitivity of the media in representing information will definitely create better minds for a better future. Do attempt the questions in the self-evaluate quadrant. For further reading suggestions, please refer to the third quadrant. Thank you.